Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon on the Mysterious JG. Um, I think this is going to be the last video of this series. I spent over 2 hours, with Mystery Science Theater playing on the laptop and running back and forth across the Hamakita Park, trying to encounter the last enemy on the Sujidex. And, I looked up. I used Google, I used Bing, I used various search terms. I found a couple of articles purporting to tell you how to find everyone. But the only things that got specific about why can't I find 206 were a GameFAQs thread and a Reddit thread. Otherwise, you just kept getting the same generic information. Often like web pages where somebody like fucking took screenshots of every enemy and arranged it, but didn't include any information that isn't in the Sujidex itself. So like these guys, Izazaki Jincho Koreatown. That's not how you find these fucking things. They're a guaranteed encounter in one of the dungeons. Gifted Gatherer. Izazaki Jincho Restaurant Row. Bullshit. They're at an encounter in a different dungeon. Izazaki Jincho Hamakita Park. This is related to a quest. Like, if you don't do this side quest, you don't fight Sojimaru. You can't run around back and forth and randomly encounter it. So, yeah, basically where I'm at is I can't get this thing to spawn. There's 2 encounters. We can find these guys. But you have to be there at night, which I eventually figured that out and tried going in at night and running around. I spent most of the 2 hours running around at night. Neither of them show up in random moving groups. One of them shows up as a fixed sporadic encounter on the west side of the park. This one's on the east side. Kind of like way back when we were trying to find that trash enemy on the overworld, and occasionally you would find this stationary red triangle that would mark where it was. Same thing with one of the sign enemies. It was just a stationary. It wasn't one that appeared randomly in different places moving around. It was always in the exact same spot. Yeah, these are the only way to get these 2 guys. And everything I read about how to get this 206, which is just a more basic version, apparently we missed one back in Chapter 6. Maybe if I wandered around for another 2 or 3 hours, one would show up, but no, it's just this encounter would show up on the west or the eastern part of that park every single time. It was always Bedeviler, never the the enemy is just named Shaman. It's a category Shaman. These are upgrades of Shaman. I can't get the basic one. There's one on the west that was always this guy. This guy would occasionally summon support, but it was always see if I can find them here. It was always actually always pandemicists. Like I stretched battles with them out. I tried getting that enemy into critical and then letting it survive to have a few turns to summon. It always summons pandemicists when it summons, and it doesn't summon every turn. So eventually I just realized, yeah, I think we just soft locked it. We hit a point where we've advanced too far in the story for this enemy to show up. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You can look it up yourself. I won't object. Go on YouTube and look up like Sujidex. Here's what I found. You get your final. You go and talk to the Sujimon master. He calls you. You get a message to come see him when you're. Or you don't even know if you do that. You just get to 251 of 252, and if you go see him at that point, he reveals that he is the final Sujimon, and you fight him. And in the video I watched, they one-shotted him, so it wasn't like a challenging battle. And I think Amon may show up as an enemy in this. Ryo-Oki shows up. Mirror Face. Tendo. Yeah, Tendo and Ryo-Oki show up, so you certainly have to... Is Amon one of them? I don't see Amon. That doesn't mean he's not in there. But you certainly have to beat the main story. And I think somewhere in here, Amon is creeping around as well. So at a minimum, I can't see. Well, if I'm wrong about Amon, I'm wrong about Amon, and you can beat the main story and have fought everything. But if Amon is sneaking around in this list somewhere that I haven't noticed him, then that would mean you would have to at least beat the Final Millennium Tower, if not the true Final Millennium Tower. And yeah, they could throw a challenging boss fight at you at the end for fun. But they don't. You one-shot this guy. It's not voice acted, and it doesn't even count as an achievement of any kind. So forget it. Why am I letting? It's weird. Now I'm letting the trophies decide what is and isn't 100% of the game. I'm looking at it like this, guys. I'm looking at it like this. It's not a mathematical certainty, but I'll probably play more Yakuza Like a Dragon games on the channel. Or Yakuza games on the channel, because I really enjoyed this one. I want to try out one of the ones where it's a fighting game, because I enjoy those. I don't have to play on the highest difficulty level. I can just kind of klutz my way through and enjoy the story. But I do. Playing through the Neo games. I've played through Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance. I can have fun with those games. Played the Ninja Gaiden Sigma games on my channel, even if some guy showed up in the comments to constantly criticize my play. I can play through. All of these games, like, you've got to find a point where you just stop, because if you try to 100% everything, you're going to go crazy. I don't object to that from a game design standpoint, as long as they find interesting and fun things for you to do, but you got to stop, and I'm not doing any more with this. I don't want to end this series in a bad mood, though, because I've enjoyed the game. And that's another reason I'm like, I'm not going to force myself to do that. So that last video of us tracking down Sujimon together as a family, I hope you enjoyed that time together, because we are not going to be rewarded with the full Sujidex. We are not a grand Sujimon master. You need me and I need you, Sujimon, but we're not going to catch them all. To that, we'll go ahead and add the thing that stops you from encountering enemies. And I am going to go to where the place, because we just happen to be nearby. This is a coincidence, but we're very close to where you would go turn in. I don't want to fight you jerks. But this is where you go to turn in. Not too many people know about this place. It's something of a local secret, so enjoy it. Oh, looks like we are going to get this. So I didn't notice a phone message, but we do get this quest. So maybe we'll do some combat here. The email said the Crest guy is supposed to be around here. I don't remember getting an email. I don't remember getting an email. I didn't see an email. Maybe I'm crazy, but this is the scene that's supposed to play, and this is where those fucking Tojo clan crests we've been getting are actually turned in. Email said something about a Tojo clan crest. Huh? Hey, I've been waiting for you. Found out I didn't mean to skip ahead. Whoa! Who are you? I feel like I've seen you before. Yeah, way earlier in the game. Yeah, this costume I'm wearing is the one and only Kambulop, mascot of Kamurocho. I'm actually wanted by some Yakuza calling themselves the Omi Alliance. I can't just leisurely stroll around town. I borrowed this costume to keep myself hidden. Yeah, well, if you call that hiding. If you're wanted by the Omi Alliance, I'm betting you're with the Tojo clan, then. Sort of. Why is this advancing without me pressing buttons? Wait, I'm just like you, Ichiban Kasuga. Wait, you know me? People think they know me. Think I'm wound a little tight. It's just that. Oh, hell yeah. I was once a reliable informer for the Tojo clan, but that's neither here nor there. Do you have some crests for me? Huh? Oh, yeah. Not a lot, though. Yeah, we've got well over 100, I think. But yeah, this guy, he showed up. Isn't this what happened to the guy who was selling animal porn? He either became this mascot, or I don't know. Something happened with him and this mascot, like 100 videos ago. Why are you collecting these again? We wouldn't want these to fall into the wrong hands, wouldn't you agree? The Tojo clan may be gone, but we can all at least preserve its reputation. As a former Tojo clan member, I imagine you understand, yes? I'm counting on you to uphold the Tojo clan's honor. Yeah, I understand. The Tojo clan was and always will be important to me. I'll help out however I can. Much obliged. I have plenty of rewards prepared for you. gives me the required number of crests for one, and it's yours. Here, take a look. New arrivals. Thanks to my connections, I now have the privilege to send some real tough boys to those who need a little backup. Swing on by if you're interested. But yeah, from the manager, from Professor Okita, the new Sujimon. Oh, welcome to Crest Hunt. Once you collect a certain number of them, I'll happily trade some awesome prizes. All the more reason. I guess I got this 100 videos ago and forgot about it. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. I don't think this changes the fact that I can't do anything with the damn, is there a Tojo clan crest right here? No, it's a moth, which makes more sense to be in a tree. But there's a Tojo clan crest, so this guy's not really looking for them that hard if he's didn't notice the ones that are over here. You know, you carry yourself as the president of a company, so I think it's safe to assume you're interested in ways to grow your money. Go to hear about the investment opportunity I've got. He wants 500,000 yen to give you 3/4 of... No, 500 million yen to give you 3/4 of a billion yen. Just think about it, will ya? Yeah, whatever. I need to find Crest guy. Here he is.
Whoa. This place is gorgeous. This is a hotel?
I believe we own this in the business game.
As long as we act like we're staying there, they won't.
As if anybody staying there looks like us.
We could be on a family vacation for all they know. I'd be the little sister.
All right, and I'm Sachan's big bro.
Oh,
well,
I guess
yeah.
that makes me the bigger big bro.
Adachi-san, there's only one thing you could pass for.
You
Hey,
be
he's
the
moving his
dad.
lips.
Well, I guess that's just how it goes sometimes.
You can do it, Papa.
Hey, Pop, can I have some money?
Don't get ahead of yourself, you little shit.
Damn, Pop's an asshole.
Yeah, I actually rather enjoyed that conversation for a change. Okay. Yeah, I think we own this hotel in the property management game. 20 rewards give you... Alright, so we have... We said we don't have that many crests. We have 137 crests. So the Sakura... So we got a fancy sword, a fancy mouth... Damn, this would have been nice to have in the... Most of these I don't care about. But Daigoku Dojima Poundmate Privilege and Masaru Wataze Poundmate Privilege. So every character who's ever appeared in a prior Yakuza game is something freaking Poundmate. Alright, well, in that case... I guess we will encounter enemies after all. Because we got to see these final unseen pound mates. Seems a lot of enemies who drop crests have been showing up lately. I guess the Tojo clans, but heads of those guys more few. Oh, now enemies start dropping crests. Well, whatever. I could have gotten more use out of this if I'd looked it up earlier, but I didn't. And we're still going to be okay. We're still ending the series with this episode. I suppose if it goes like an hour, I might have to... Ora! Alright, so... We've seen all of these guys. Did we ever see the kitty? I'm not sure if we ever saw the kitty. We have seen Kazuma Kiryu. It's just that those videos didn't count, so he's showing us free. I guess I'll have to show him just to be safe. This is Daigo Dojima. Stand in awe as the Tojo Clan 6th chairman summons his 4 bears from beyond the grave. The immortal volley damages all enemies and may seal their skills.
summon you.
Yeah. Yeah, this chairman himself doesn't do a lot of fighting, so I guess he's got to summon the dead. I just spoke over his only line. Well, not his only line, but... It's a big deal, I guess, if you know who all these guys are. I thought that bald guy was a villain in a previous game. Guns of the Forefathers. It's like the guns of the past. Yeah, that would be enough to defeat regular old enemies on the street, I suppose. I guess I'll know I saw the cat one. I'm trying to think, did we see that on screen? And if we, See, I should have changed it to night just so that we could have one last chance. Like, just randomly encounter those, You see, one of them shows up on this tree, but only at night. And it's never the regular shaman, it's the second tier shaman. And then another one shows up all the way down here against a tree, but only at night, and it's never the shaman, it's always the third tier shaman that shows up on this end. And if it turns out that there is a way to do this, I don't care. I'm done. I'm curious how expensive this pound may is. So none of these are free. We must have seen the kitty at some point on screen. Oh no, we never did. We never did. Okay. Now my phone is going off. Let's see. Masaru Awataze. When is the captain of the Omi Alliance in full fighting form as he mercilessly beats down an enemy? Should the pitiable fool remain standing, their attack will be greatly lowered. I gotta pick one enemy. Hollow Follower, Shady Minister, Fishy Founder. Let's do the Founder. Just to get revenge for all those who were suffered at the hands of the Dominion, we're going to attack the Founders.
I summon you.
This would have been nice to use against Amon, because we were looking for heavy damage, and splitting it out between the enemies was what was getting us in trouble. Only Alliance Captain.
Well, here I come.
I guess he punches fast. Oh, and he's an Oni. He's Oni Lord, and he's a yokai when he gets angry.
Don't underestimate me.
Okay, this is going to mean they get attacks, because I'm waiting for Kasuga's turn again. Yet I don't think we're in too much danger. So, the cat is free, and now... I guess I'll show Cosmo. Like, I thought we'd shown him on screen. I think we might have used him in the first fight where we failed to defeat final true Super 2000 Millennium Tower Amon. But just in case. Fake Wall Tiger of Time. Oh, that's right. This is the cat we found for Part-Time Hero. Oh, it transforms into a tiger. The rare non-white Bengal tiger. Super Kitty Punch. I think we peaked early with these, because like the second one we found was the Diaper Man Patriarch, which has remained my favorite. We did it! It's a samurai cop. Wait a second. I don't remember this encounter. Oh, it's one of those diver guys. It's Diver Dan. Spearheader. Yeah, I mean, for a second I was like, wait a second, did I just stumble across? Because wherever this enemy is, if you can't encounter it before it stops appearing because you're too far in the game, it's not a regular encounter. So it was some kind of, like, goofy encounter like that where he's just standing around, not moving around with the group. But let's show off Cosmic Kiryu against the Spearman. See, I left my phone too far away. Part of me wants to get up and check those messages that are coming in, because we've got a long cinematic that's going to play. You know what? This is going to take a second. I'll let you guys check this out. I'm going to show incredible professionalism in the last episode of the series. At least I won't take off. I don't think I have to take off the headsets to reach this. Although I just dropped the controller. That's not good. And you know what? I'm taking off the headsets. Okay, yeah. We're wrapping up with super professionalism. I don't think I hit a button and bumped through that cinematic extra fast, but it did end pretty quickly. Yeah, I wonder if I screwed that up. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure we'd already seen it anyway. So here's an investment opportunity, or maybe here's a guy who worked for a company. Being president of a Japanese company really gets stuffy sometimes. Oh, it's a white guy, I think. Here's a place where I can have a little fun while I work. Recruit. How about you can work at my place? I'm the president. I look like this, so it's going to be a little more laid back than most companies, right? Wow, President Son. I think you and I will get along great. We're looking for someone who looks like you. Please, let's work together. My name is Bill Jobs. It's a joke because he's Steve Jobs. He is a white guy who will work for our company. It is funny because he's Caucasian. All right, let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing now. So, Kapo Katsumi would be next, but I actually want to check. We're at 97% completion. How many? We need to get 20 table talk scenes. I think we're already almost there, aren't we? And then the honk honk. Do the honk de honk 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 and do the honk de honk. 20 tabletop scenes. Table talk scenes, tabletop scenes. We completed these. We're not going to get 100% completion on the challenges. There's a lot of more shogi and crap we'd have to play first. But, human disposal, dine out 100 times. It's photographer ones. We weren't going around taking pictures. We do owning the debate. We did 74 out of 100 party chats. I don't think I can be bothered to go after the ones we missed there. Honk Honk Hero, we've only got one of the 5. Forge Master. Tenacious Table Talker. We've got 11, so we need 9 more. And there's a whole, like, most of what we're missing in the adventure is related to eating at restaurants. But we need 9 more table talks. We've got 3 at Kapo Katsumi. So let's get going on that. Here's Mengwu. Yeah, screw it. Let's go to Mengwu. It's closer. We don't need to get anywhere near all of the ones that are available, so we'll just go to Mengwu. We'll get 4 there. Pocket Cafe's got like 5. Actually, if we just do those 2, we'll finish it. I'm not getting 100% of these. If you have a very favorite one I didn't get, tell me about it in the comments. I am going to just read your comment and enjoy it. But I will not be seeing all the table talks for myself. Yeah, if I seem really down on the game, there's a couple of things going on. For one thing, I I did a video count, and like because of the double length of that Amon video, that final true final Millennium Tower, I'm just only going to upload 2 videos that day instead of the normal 3. And that leaves me 1 video short. So like basically, I'm at a point where like, yeah, I got to wrap this up because otherwise I'm bleeding into a new weekend's worth of videos. But no, I'm not like really hating the game or anything. But I was pretty seriously annoyed by how poorly that Sujimon thing turned out. Everybody but one. All right, select from the menu: shrimp and chili sauce, mapo tofu. Sounds like maple tofu, which would be delicious, but maybe maple tofu wouldn't be that good actually.
Who's hungry? Me.
Your family at the hotel. I thought I got shrimp and chili sauce. How come nothing triggered? Maybe this is the one that I got before. I think this is the one I got before. Alright, fried rice half portion. So we still need 9 more. Because this is the one order we managed to get before.
Fried rice is so soft and buttery.
If you like it that much, why didn't you order the bigger size?
Because I'm a girl.
Must I explain this to you? Ordering small is the smart way to eat.
But it's
What's
not the
better,
smart way to date.
filling up on what first caught your eye, or getting to try a little bit of everything.
Also, I'm naked and I don't want to put on
Oh,
weight.
what? You're pretty dang smart.
That's not really that brilliant.
Well, eat up, because the food will soon be gone.
Huh? Someone say Jungi-han?
Close, but no cigar.
Anyway, it's too bad I can't order half portions all the time.
I could make that happen for you easy. All you gotta do is take me out and give me half your plate.
Oh, that's reassuring. Then in that case, I'll make sure to leave you half the check.
Should have seen that coming.
It actually kind of makes sense when you think about it. And if you start going to restaurants and ordering 1 plate and splitting it between 2 people, they get pissed fast. Is that what arigato gozaimashita means?
Yes,
Glad you stopped by. See, they're playing a little fast and loose there. Alright, so now we got 8 more we need to do. Let's have beer. Pairs great with meat and more beer.
Who's hungry?
Who's hungry? Too bad, I'm just getting beer, no food.
Chinese food and beer really do go hand in hand.
Sure you wouldn't rather have Shaoxing wine?
Shut up, man. You said that like it was some kind
You're
of
not thinking
dig.
that's all we drink over in China.
We also drink plum wine. It's pretty
Depending on
disgusting.
the region, some people only use it to cook. They don't even drink it at all.
So shut up about judging
I had
wine.
no idea. Now that you bring it up, not everyone in Japan drinks sake either.
Yeah, some of them aren't weirdos. Sake's nasty, dudes. I'm
And
sorry.
beer's sold practically everywhere around here.
Sake just feels weird when it hits your stomach.
Beloved in every country. And I say we toast to the #1 intoxicant worldwide.
Oh
Vodka?
yeah, and in China we say "ganbei."
Hey, that sounds just like kanpai.
Not really.
Ganbei.
Ganbei!
I can see how like that little meeting of the drunken minds would be a thing for them, but yeah, this is a way to just build up your meter of friendship. So sweet and sour pork. We had 7 and need 6 more. Okay, well, I need to try to keep count. 7. Okay, we got to get through this.
This is by far the best Chinese food I've had.
And I'm ordering it in
That's a
Japan.
big statement. That sweet
Screw you,
and sour
China.
pork treating you good?
Yes. The pineapples are slightly tart, but the savory pork balances it out.
Yep.
Yeah, sweet and
That's how
sour
it's
pork is
supposed
pretty
to be.
tasty.
Without those pineapples, the flavor wouldn't be complex.
But it would still be good. It would be fucking pork. That's
I
tasty.
do know some people hate pineapples, though. I'm guessing this is your first time having this?
Yes. I can't say I've tried much Chinese food up until this point.
I'm mostly
My
about
time
southern fried
overseas has
chicken.
given me a new outlook on dining and cuisine in general.
Kiss up.
Nice. Actually, I don't remember.
It's nice that one of them
you
dressed
doing
up for their
those
night out.
D3 meetings. You would just stand near solemnly.
Dang, they really made you wait the whole time? That sucks.
I just can't stand their food.
I was merely doing my duty as a bodyguard.
One of the magnificent bodyguards.
I did have to resist the temptation to grab a bite when no one was looking. Sometimes it took every ounce of willpower I had to keep a straight face.
And
What
not
the
start
heck?
gooning for the camera.
Spoken up, man. I would have given you my pineapples.
So you were the pineapple hater all along.
This is just strange. You were the secret pineapple hater we've been seeking for so long. Alright, well we need 6 or 7 more. I lost count. But Pocket Cafe has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Pocket Cafe is going to take care of us here. Excuse me. So where's Pocket Cafe? The bun sauna. But we are now going to be back to, no, that's, oh, never mind, it's not a restaurant. Cafe Brave. Capo Kasumi, which was mentioned earlier. Bar Rodriguez. Come on, Pocket Cafe, show up here. Make things easier. There we go. So when we finish with the Pocket Cafe, we'll have enough. And if you're really, really enjoying these and are sad to see them go, all I can tell you is get over it. We just knocked Ari the fuck over. That was fun. It feels a little weird that, like, I've kind of resolved myself, because you could keep dicking around with little extra things you hadn't done yet forever. Like, I mean, we never went to the girly bars with just the guys in this game, which is a thing you can do, and I'm like, I mean, I know there's a later game where there will be a mini game that you make money off of about running a hosto bar, and I might play that mini game if I play that Yakuza game. But no. Don't need to take my fictional male friends to a fictional titty bar. It's not quite a titty bar, I'm sure, but it's in Japan with Boa. Now, had I been there with someone other than my little brother, would I have checked some of that stuff out in Japan? I don't know, probably not. Not alone. I guess if I was with people who were interested, but no, I don't think I really was ever interested in going to one of those places. So, not really that interested in doing it virtually either. Pocket Cafe. It looks like they're not selling alcohol, so we're not going to get wasted here, which is just as well. Okay, so cream latte. And this is going to be a psycho thing. As I was kind of guessing, a lot of these are going to be psycho because she's involved in most of these conversations. Because you're buying like fancy coffees and shit, which I always think of as a feminine thing, but maybe I'm being
Who ordered this?
hurt.
Why, Sachan? You like it?
Or maybe I should have allowed you to order for yourself.
You're the one who got me this cream latte, Ichiban? These are my favorite. This one especially.
This
Glad
one
you
right
liked it.
here that I'm
I
holding.
thought I messed up at first, but I guess I know your taste after all.
Wait, why would you say that?
I mean,
Oh, you messed it up,
had
Ichiban.
drinks with all of us. I've seen you crash on the couch, bottle still in hand. So I figured you might not like sweet stuff.
I love sweet
Oh.
alcohol.
So that's how you see me?
Yeah, as a drunk party girl.
Delicious.
Okay, that didn't really Go.
ありがとうございました。
I'm really getting kind of tired of Aerie saying, I'm tipsy, the instant we get back to controlling the party. Cream latte second time. Oh, never mind. We can keep this conversation going.
Who's hungry? Me.
Why didn't you give me alcohol? Something hard.
What's that look?
Whatever do you mean, Ichiban-san? I hadn't realized I was being so inelegant. You know, since I sleep with a bottle and all.
Come on, I didn't mean it that way. I was just calling.
So you could have like 20 or 30 hours of gameplay between seeing these two scenes.
Buy me something else, and I might just consider it.
Okay, here's a new car.
Let's see. After that heavy cream latte, I need something refreshing.
How about a bottle of Jack Daniels? Earl Grey tea? Napolitan. Earl Grey tea is a little bit more classy. Oh wait, we have more? Did we? No, just these three.
Oh my gosh, yes! Cream lattes are good, but I needed something like this to clear the aftertaste.
Actually, Earl Grey tea leaves its own aftertaste. Apparently, there is a right answer to these these follow-ups you sometimes get. Anyway, I'm glad we're wrapping this up before we get on with the honk honk. Honk honk is truly how we should be ending this game. All right, now we're going to be getting hot milk twice. Warmed up milk. Feel free to add your sweetener of choice. And then we'll have a special conversation with the cat member of our party.
Just what the doctor ordered.
And of course, I'm the
Oh,
nurse, so...
Namba, it's kind of cute seeing you curl up with hot milk.
Weird.
Clearly you failed to understand the many benefits it has to offer.
Especially when you add the sweetener of your choice.
Benefits? What, from heating up milk?
That's right. Hot milk is good for the body and soul. It helps clear your skin, aids digestion, even loosens up the bowels and helps you fall asleep.
It is known to help you sleep. I didn't know it helped your soul. though. It's like you can murder people and then drink warm milk and you'll be fine.
Maybe I should try some.
Hey, the party nurse. Does that mean he dresses up in a sexy nurse's costume and goes to bachelor parties?
Oh, that is good. Hot milk always tastes like this?
No, I spiked that one.
I'm glad you finally noticed. Hot milk's not just for kids, you know.
I'm
Grown-ups
glad
need
you
it
noticed,
too.
comrade.
You opened my eyes, Namba. I think today should be a national holiday. Hot Milk Appreciation Day.
Ahmad, for short.
Okay, now you're just mocking me.
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I turned my back on Mother Russia long ago.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
They're still tipsy, by the way, if you were worried about that having ended.
Who's hungry? Me.
And we still have to order
I
a
got you your favorite.
of a
One
Napolitan,
glass of
whatever.
Milk, piping hot.
Oh, much appreciated.
You're not supposed to make it like boiling hot, are you?
And now we toast to hot milk in all its wonderful.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I finished mine already.
Damn, you slurped that up like a machine.
A milk slurping machine.
Did I? Thought I was taking my time. Well, at any rate, I could use a refill.
Dang, surprised you haven't puked.
It was just a glass of milk. What the f? No, we're not given the chance to order more hot milk or water or fried rice of some kind.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright, now we gotta order a Napolitan, which is a nostalgic Napolitan to bring back memories of the olden days. Doesn't tell you what it is, but it looks like noodles.
Who's me?
Who's me?
Serve Napolitan here. Love me some of
Napolitan.
that.
Yep, got that savory sausage and tomato thing going on.
Oh, it's better when they mix in extra ketchup.
That sounds really good,
Since
actually.
you all seem to like it so much, how about I give you a little trivia?
No.
It's been a
The end
while
of the
since I
conversation.
heard anyone bring up trivia.
What?
Napolitan
This is not how
originally
people
came
talk.
from where?
Isn't it
France.
Yokohama?
Really? I thought for sure it was Italy. Damn, Sachan, your geography's on point.
Hey, it's a popular dish. Yokohama puts out a lot of original cuisine.
Daji-san, you okay there?
Yeah, just trying to recover the thunder I lost.
I'm gonna go to the Thunder Bucket.
My fault.
Yeah, girls aren't supposed to know stuff. You screwed everything up.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
She's tipsy. I think we're done, but let's get... Oh no. Pain d'épi. A fragrant bread that originated from France. Épi is the French term for an ear of wheat. I think this'll do it, and we got one more to get here anyway. Who me?
Jungi, you okay? You look like you're spacing out there.
Oh, no. I was merely savoring the moment when fresh bread first hits your tongue.
This guy's a weirdo.
Oh, yeah, I feel you. This place uses a really rich dough, so each bite is better than the last.
That doesn't follow, but okay.
So what is that? A Jungi bun?
Wait, what did you just say?
And he
So
kicks you
what
in the
is
nuts.
that? Jungi Han?
Did you not just say Jungi Bun?
Of course not. You
What
must
if
be
he
hearing
did?
things.
What's the...
All right, then. My mistake.
Ooh, that was
Is that
close.
girl over on screen right? The,
opportunity was ripe for a bread bun.
Isn't that Psycho's sister that we saw on the phone earlier?
I know I heard Jungi Bun, and that's not bad. But you could do better. How about Ichiban Kasuga?
That's the same pun. At least change it up a little.
Ah, see? I knew you said Jungi Bun.
And now I'm leaving the party
Enough
forever.
with the buns and the puns. Just shut up and eat your bread.
Sorry.
Wait, why am I apologizing?
Because you're a man and Psycho's yelling at the boys. Now, of course,
ありがとうございました。
Psycho didn't offer up a better pun. Ari is tipsy, by the way. I hope you guys are all aware. Alright, so Mocha is the last one here. And that should be enough for us to get the achievement.
Who's hungry?
Nothing like the smell of fresh mocha.
It's just called coffee. Come
You
on.
really love coffee, don't you?
I do. And this mocha's some of the best I've had.
It's the best of all Chinese coffees.
You know, what's the difference between mocha, Kilimanjaro, Blue Mountain, and all that? Is it the flavor, or the value, or what?
Yeah, it's pretty much how much people are willing to pay for it.
Well, different varieties have different prices. For instance, Kopi Luwak's worth 10 grand. And that's only for 200 grams.
And then there's chock full of nuts, which is
People
cheaper than
drop
dirt.
that much on coffee? What a world! Those beans made of gold?
That wouldn't make for very good coffee beans,
Believe it or
actually.
not, they're taken from the droppings of a muscat. There's not a lot in production either, so it's got high scarcity value.
You mean
And
this is cat shit
scarcity
coffee?
value.
And it's worth 10 grand? I guess people will do anything to wake up in the morning.
I don't know.
Best part of waking up
Should I
is
let you know if I
catch
get
it in your cup.
Yeah, that's a hard pass. I take my caffeine crap free.
Oh, Psycho snuck in there. The guide says it's just a Zhao conversation. I wonder if Ari's tipsy.
ありがとうございました。
No.
Alright, 97%. Still up, it hasn't changed. Nope, it did. It's just didn't actually kick us over the edge. How much time have we got? I know we're probably going however long on this video we need to go. I had kind of decided I wasn't going to do another video, even if this one goes long. Well, it just goes long. Because all that's left now is honk honk. But, oh, we've already gone way long. Okay. This may end up being longer than the Amon video, but it's worth it for Honk Honk victory. Okay. The deal with the Honk Honks is that these NPCs appear at specific places, but they don't spawn every time. So you kind of have to go to where they are, and if they don't show up, ride a taxi cab and go back to where they were, because that triggers new spawns. So we're looking for Wet E Kitchen, and there's an underground stairwell just north of Wet E Kitchen. So it's right up the road here, so if we're lucky, we can have some delicious coffee and then immediately get a hand job. Oh, we didn't go far north enough. Are you secretly guarding the handjob place? He's a junk food guy. I haven't heard. Gobble down a hamburger. Oh, well, here's the stairs they're talking about. And this is where the person is supposed to be, and they're not here. So...
Pretty good.
let's go... ride a cab to one of the other places where one is supposed to be. There's also behind the Sunlight Palace I wish this image was a little bit bigger. Can you click on it and blow it up, I wonder? Oh, you can. Okay. So there's one up here. We'll just go back and forth between these two until one of them spawns, because then we've got one in Sotenbori, and then we've got one in whatever the end game location is. Not a Gene show, but yeah. So I think this gate is locked until we get to a certain point in the story. And I think you might be in for a surprise. Oh, you can't be the honk honk person. You're a guy. Honk honk man. Welcome. I may appear as a humble servant, but I'm considered legend among honk honk enthusiasts. I go by many names. You may simply call me the honk honk man. He's a 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 honk honk man. He's cool. He's cocky. And he'll grab your cocky. Ready for the honkiest honk honk this side of Hong Kong? 100,000 yen, and you can honk it right here, right now. Yes. You'll be hooked on my honk honk in no time. Well, I guess we have the confirmed bachelor perk now. He's a honky honk man. He's a honky honk man. So how'd you like it, big boy? Was that a honk honk of the highest caliber or what? I know you'll be back. I knew that you'll be back. And apparently Kasuga's a little tipsy too, because there's nothing wrong with you know, liking your fellow man or having love for all humankind, but everything in the game up to this point, not everything, but the game is basically where it's safe to assume Kasuga is heterosexual, but suddenly he just decided to experience some fun with the honky honk man. You go to her leg, we'll go to her leg back, and it gives you Andy and his pink Cadillac. He's a honky honk man. 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 He's cool. He's cocky. He's bad. He's cool. He'll grab your cocky. He's bad. Peggy Sue and the Colonel. Watch both ends of the alley to make sure that they give the honky honk man a warning if there's any cops coming. Trying to think, what would Peggy Sue and the Colonel do to help out? Oh yeah. Did I go to the wrong place entirely here? Here's Witty Kitchen. I need to, it's this one over here. Oh, honk honk lady, no! Well, luckily I found a fairly convenient, taxi loop that we can take, because I now know there's one right up there. But no amount of running around the city and drinking coffee is going to make us sober. We have to defeat people in combat to sober up. There's no other way. Alright, Sotenbori and Camarocho. That's where... Camarocho is the place whose name I could not remember, where we have another honky honk to get. This lady is going to make us really take a look here and make sure I got this one right. Yep. This honky honk lady's just shy. Maybe she figures, maybe she heard about us on the honky honk man and figures we would not be interested in her services. She figures wrong. So we're just going to continue. These taxi cab drivers are going to be getting a little confused here. I'm tipsy, but I'm still enjoying watching you search out handies. This is the spot, folks. She just doesn't want to show up. Maybe she's busy giving a handy to the shaman who refuses to appear so we can finish our Pokedex. They're someplace together. He's using his shamanistic powers, and she's using her hands. We just like knocked that woman out of existence. Oh man. Man, I'm worried now we're wasting too much money on these cabs. We've only got about 140 million yen with which to finish this video. What if my save data carries over to Yakuza Like a Dragon 2 and I don't have enough money for something? Alright, I'm getting a little annoyed now. This has been several in a row. It's no wonder it's hard to find the honk honks. They have such a low spawn rate. We found new awesome secrets. Pansy seeds. Psycho's like, well, that's what you need now that maybe you can grow another honky honk man. That's not nice, Psycho. You shouldn't talk like that. Do I need to find another guide? Yakuza Like a Dragon honk honk. I'm gonna look for another guide. This one looks pretty nice. It was illustrated and all. And the guardhouse area just north of the Weddy Kitchen. Nope. Just found a different website that gave the exact same location. What about honk honk not spawning? It just says it takes a while. PSA regarding honk honk spawns. After a set amount of time, the spawn is reset. This is what happens when people are relying on spamming. Taxis, job changes, day-night swaps, town hopping. None of these methods work. You just have to get lucky on the spawn reset. This is the important one. There's always a Hong Kong NPC spawned at one of the 5 locations. Once you pay one, it resets the spawn to one of the other 4 locations. Sometimes you encounter mechanic number 1 and you might not find an NPC at any spot. All you need to do is check all 5 locations again to find the new spawn. It's still RNG. The only thing that affects is switching jobs. Only switch jobs for all party members, and it's enough to get the ones that usually... Ah, fuck it. Alright, I guess we should go get one of the other ones and come back for this one then. Because I'm reading... I went to a GameFAQs thread and started reading, and people are insulting each other and saying, your method is bullshit. Don't you think we've all tried that already? It's exactly the same as the YouTube video, and that doesn't work. Apparently the Hong Kong spawns are a pain in the butt. And spamming taxis apparently doesn't work. Boy, you know, I never noticed... it's not that I never noticed, but this game, more than any game in a while, has made me realize just how often people will go on the internet and do a clickbait article with information they have not researched or tested at all on how to get something like this to work. This game, there's a lot of it on this game, like a full screen capture guide to the Sujimon index, which doesn't describe how to actually get any of the enemies to spawn at all. In other words, nothing that's useful for you if you have to look things up. Okay, Sotenbori. Down here. So let's go to the taxi and hope this doesn't reset the spawn. But we'll save ourselves a little bit of walking. And we will hope to find honk honk person. I don't think I realized quite how long this was going to take when I decided to put all this together into one big video. They're supposed to be here, and they are not. They would be right up against this wall. They would be like right here if they were here. Well, I guess we can go to Kamurocho then and just get real familiar with open air shogi. Oh, I don't think so.
Is it just me, or do the people here speak like comedians?
Yeah, even regular conversations are like a manzai comedy. One person plays the fool, and one doesn't give a shit.
Well, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool if everyday conversations were funnier. All right, Sacha, hit me with a punchline.
You're asking me?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Yeah, I can't just come up with something on the spot.
You're not even trying
She's
to play.
irritable.
There's a reason for that.
But everybody plays the fool sometimes. Harry, for example, just went, I'm tipsy. Alright, let's go. So we've gotten Hong Kong Girl and Hong Kong Man. We're looking for Hong Kong Lady, Hong Kong Woman, and Hong Kong Princess. So the zany Hong Kong Man, at least we know we got that one. So this last one, again, we're going to need to immediately take, because they are here somewhere. Which means we're going to... Maybe I shouldn't be using these taxis because I'm resetting the spawns, but there's a big chunk of these maps we got to cover each time. Oh, watching time slip away. I wanted to try to record some kind of Christmas special because I didn't plan anything. Honk honk, the Christmas special. Oh, Tojo Clan Crest. I thought I'd accidentally interacted with the taxi that I didn't want to interact with. I wish I had a crest that would mean cars wouldn't spawn to run us over. Because between no cars and no enemy encounters, if you get both of those equipped, you'll be doing alright. I don't know that this is the right place. I think this is the right place. Well, now I'm not sure about that. Is there a... Yeah, she should be right here, and she's not. Okay. Well, now, we just kind of know... I mean, I could go back and forth between these three. Can I pause the recording? No. I can only just... for this one, I can either record or it won't record. Oh, that's right, because it automatically processes video.
You okay, Sachan?
Well, why are you running around wearing heels?
Heels on an incline.
Right? Those things really murder the feet.
Yeah,
Adachi?
they do, but how on earth would you know that?
Our division ran a sting operation a while back. Turns out, we were short on female officers. Long story short, the ladies roped me into it, and I ended up in heels.
No shit.
And how did the operation go?
Well, let's just say it ended in a foot pursuit, and I've never felt hell like that before.
If I saw you barreling toward me, heels or not, I'd take off running too.
And Aries tipsy. I think the thing... I think the thing I take away from that is that neither Adachi nor Psycho... I guess it's a little embarrassing to take off heels and walk around on your just your feet. But like, yeah, I know girls who are like, yeah, you know, you wear flats when you're walking, duh. But like, you're a guy in drag, like, I think you take off the heels and you just chase them with your bare or socked feet, right? So that you don't like twist your freaking ankle while chasing the criminal. That's what I've always done when I've, you know, had to pursue criminals when I was in drag. But this is actually cool. Okay, so this is kind of convenient. This this taxi that we started in is already close to where we need to be, so that's handy. Oh, this just didn't spawn in at first. Alright, I guess we just go to, we go to the other spawn points. Because they've got to be somewhere, so we dislodge, we get a honk honk that we don't need, a redundant honk honk, just to get the honk honk show back up and running. But I'm sorry, I apologize, I didn't know this was going to be a honk honk marathon. Although, hey, maybe that's what you're into. So, she'd be over here, I guess. And it makes sense if you think about it, that these are all happening in alleys or other kind of out-of-the-way places. Well, this isn't right. This would mean that, did I somehow mess this up? Did I forget where the first Hong Kong was located? Nope. This would suggest that the Hong Kong man is back to being the active Hong Kong. And that doesn't make sense. So maybe, maybe it did reset on us. Because it resets, according to this one GameFAQs thing, it resets after a certain amount of time. Alright. It's a lot of running. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Well, no, though, because I can't... That's not gonna work either. I'd have to... I mean, I can piece it together from... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright, I'm gonna have a little editing to do as a result of this, but I'm putting on a Mystery Science Theater. I'm running around and finding these Hong Kongs. And, I'll start recording when I do. See you soon. Alright, guys. We got a Hong Kong here. Honky honk Hong Kong. Hong Kong princess. Whoa, hey, hot stuff. I kind of like your vibe. You know what? I'll even let you Hong Kong, but it's 30,000 yen a pop. Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. Okay, then, honk if you're horny, baby. Heart. I mean, I suppose I could just finish these without you guys, and... finish. Well, did I give you the time of your life? Haha, see you around, hot stuff.
Pretty good.
Yep. Alright, well, back to... I'm actually not watching Mr. Science Theater. I'm watching Best the Worst. Back to that. Then we'll be back later with more Hong Kong. Hey, no new Hong Kong yet, but I did want you guys to see this. Here's some guy we can hire. Naked Speedo guy. Executives want to mess with it up. I mean, if I tried something new, I could make some sense of sort of breakthrough. Recruit. Well, if you're looking for something new, you can always apply for a job in my company. Oh, it looks like you'd make a great model. I feel a great deal of fashion confidence about you. Reminds me of a man that I modeled from you way back when. Very well, work alongside you, perhaps observing you will make that big artistic breakthrough I've been waiting for. Poison Mitsuo. Because I remember seeing this weirdo earlier and he wouldn't work for us because we didn't have enough fashion and Venge books. And I thought I might have come across a new dialogue here that I had to run past without triggering. But that might have been somewhere else that we might never get to see now. So if this doesn't turn out to be if there's no Hong Kong person here, I will go... I'm just going to have to splice this together from a lot of little pieces. But I got into my head that there was I wouldn't have bothered to... Just for Poison Mitsuo, Celebrity Town, I wouldn't have bothered. But I got into my head that there was additional dialogue here. There's a gold safe we didn't see.
Should I open it? Got it.
Reverie shoes. Huh. Maybe it was on the way to this cab. No, I thought we missed the dialogue. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go to Kamurocho. Because the dialogue must have been on the way to the Hong Kong person at Kamurocho. I don't know. This is it. The series is about to end here, guys, so a little patience. All we have left are the Hong Kong person in Sotenbori and the Hong Kong person in the underground north of Wetty Kitchen. So this person we've already gotten, but I think there was a party dialogue on the way. And while I'm not getting all of them, I feel bad knowing that we had one. No golden triangle. The Devil's Triangle. What's that, Chief Justice? Drinking game. Is he the Chief Justice? Kavanaugh the Chief Justice? I think he is.
I see there's a good amount of Chinese restaurants here.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is. But nothing compares to the chili shrimp you made us the other day. That's probably the best chili shrimp we've eaten so far. Right, Namba?
Truth be told, I'm not much of a chili shrimp guy. But that stuff is awesome.
What's your secret? You put in some special ingredient?
Little chili
I
and
believe
shrimp.
in adding special ingredients or smothering the flavor with spice. As long as you know how to cook, you can make even the most basic food delicious.
I wish everyone else who made chili shrimp thought that way. Do the world a favor. Keep those ideals alive.
Ah, okay.
Damn, what did that chili shrimp do to you, man?
Yeah, that was a bit odd. All right. I don't know why I'm bothering to keep you guys on. That was what I wanted to see. All right, when we come back next time, more honk. All right, they keep doing this to me. Here's culture shock. Oh, we walked away. I had a scene pop up, so I started recording. Was it all a lie? Seriously, why did Pizza or Culture Shock show up?
Earlier, some lady and I got into it when we were on the escalator.
You've been with us every minute.
You were standing on the left side, weren't you?
Yes. How'd you know? Was that wrong?
Deeply wrong.
Unlike Kanto, Kansai people stand on the right, so you were probably in her way.
That would explain it. Why do Kanto and Kansai have to be so different? Anyone know which side people from Chubu stand on?
Couldn't tell you. Just don't stand in the middle.
Why don't we stop by Nagoya on the way back and find out?
You're only saying that because you're hungry for kishimen noodles.
Not necessarily. I just want a change of pace.
Don't lie,
And
you had
kishimen.
noodles on the brain.
Hey, what were you talking about again?
Nothing important, apparently.
No, I think that's correct. What you were talking about with this thing on the escalator wasn't important. You're just going to have to accept that one. All right. Anyway, I guess I'll just let you... I'll keep with it while we're still here and take a look at this location. Then I'll go back to hearing about a Neil Breen film, but... no. Oh, yeah, here we go. One honk honk that left. Honk honk woman. Well, ain't you a fine-looking sprout? Got something to show you. Two things, matter of fact. A honk and a honk. That's right. Today you get to be Grandma's boy for a paltry 50,000 yen. Wow, she's supposed to be that old? She's Grandma? Of course you'll do it, right? Yes. Ooh, I haven't been itching to do this. Well, then why didn't you show up earlier? Dodgy poses down. Hee hee, come on back now, you hear? Heart. Well, this grant's closing up shop for the day until we meet again. Oh no, now I've got to meet all of them again to get their follow-up dialogues. Alright, well, let's keep at it. Maybe that Jungi-han and his escalator difficulties are good luck. Let's see if we just get lucky on the final honk honk spawn. Because those honk honk things give you personality boosts. Which is why all the guides say it's really boring and repetitive, so it's not actually a good way to do it. It's like, yeah, you could theoretically fill out your personality this way, but don't. And I didn't realize this at the time, but since you need to take all the tests except for the very last one to get one of the girlfriends, which is a side mission... That's clearly the way to get your personality maxed out anyway, is the, that school with the personality boosting exams. Tired now. Alright. Let's see if we can get lucky. She's here. Then I've got one last video to edit together into this whole finale. She is not here. This thing keeps popping in later than anything else. So, alright, I guess I'm doing more running around. We'll be back in a moment to close out this. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit distracted from wrapping up this LP. It's interrupted me watching, oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Patton Oswalt. making fun of Burt Ward. But this is it. This is going to be the end because we finally have our last honker. Oh, she's looks like she could give you a honking good time. Honk lady. Well, you found me. I'm the rumored honk lady. So let's get down to business. 50 grand for a honk, I swear you'll never forget. Yeah, I won't forget this one because I was running around for well over an hour getting her to spawn. But at least I had some reason to believe it would eventually happen, which is why I gave up on the frickin'... I blame you, shaman, shaman! Don't worry, I'll be channel. Heart. But if that's not what we want, we're paying 50 grand. We should be able to request whether we want gentle or not. Hee hee, come back and see me again later, tiger. Honk hero. Ooh, got a hankering for more honking? Unfortunately, I can't allow that. You see, I take honk very seriously, and getting over and over will only cheapen its value. Why don't you take a break, think about what you're really doing with your life, and then come back and see me some other time? And similarly, I did get some, like the honk man says, sorry, honks need to be special. Honk is like a respite, an oasis on the long, desert road. Come and see me when life has tired you out. So that's apparently a thing. But now, obtained all the trophies, just clicked over. It had to think about it for a minute. But as you can see, I guess it doesn't click over here as fast as it clicks over here. But a life well spent, 100% on Yakuza Like a Dragon. At least as far as the trophies are concerned. So I got the ultra rare 3.4% the new dragon contained all trophies trophy. Although in fact, even as we say that, we know deep down in our heart of hearts that I only did 75% of the challenges. We missed we didn't eat out 100 times. I didn't eat. This is photography one. We didn't do enough party chats. I could have bought 2 more CDs somewhere. I thought I got all the CDs, otherwise I would have kept buying them. Didn't. Wow, I needed to make 20 more Chinese medicines. Like this is silly. Gear crafted 50 times at Romance Workshop. I did a lot of that too. Then we have just restaurant specific ones. But the real place where we dropped the ball was minigames, where there was 2 more to like we got the final side story from Dragon Kart, but I guess I could have just keep doing Dragon Kart races. But I think what's really missing here is we didn't do Ram Reaper, or like spamming dozens of trips to the film place. Devil's Favorite Recipe. Oh, these are the karaoke stuff. Inside the Park, baseball. Bunch of baseball stuff. Oh, apparently I got the bare bones golf one. But yeah, we looked at golf. There's darts. And somewhere in here we didn't do... we got Mahjong. There's a whole lot of Mahjong we didn't do. Shogi. But Virtual Fighter. Virtual Fighter 2 and Virtual Fighter 5. I assumed at one point I was going to do that, and didn't end up coming to pass. Anyway, guys, that's it for the Let's Play. So I hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed the game. I had some complaints here and there along the way, but I do tend to just get harder on a game when it's being really good. So I always find something to complain about. And the games I've called out as being my favorites that I've LP'd over the years. Like I really like I have a real soft spot for Final Fantasy X, for example. That game's full of flaws. So I wouldn't say this game is perfect, but it was pretty damn good, and I'm glad I played it. I hope you enjoyed watching the Let's Play as well. I'll be coming back next time. I already know what's filling in this slot. Unless I have to move things around. But yeah, we should have some more exciting urban adventure coming soon, and I hope you'll check it out. Thanks, guys, and always be a dragon. Whatever that means.